What going YouTube, man? It's your boy J Smalls. I'm coming at y'all boys with another video, man. And today we are ready to the 2025 NBA playoff scripted. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if it is or not. That's why I be watching this video to find out. But if this script is for Curry and the Golden State, matter of fact, we don't even need a script to win, all right? But if this script was for them to win, hey, I'm fine with the script. But we don't need a script because we won't wear glass. And no, I'm not a Bulls fan. This is just a OG little Bulls shirt. Okay, so relax. Y'all probably looking at me like, bro, you go relax. All right, calm down. But if you clicked on this video, man, I truly do appreciate you for watching. Your fellas saying, hopefully you're having a great day. And shout out to my Lord Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here this day. Everything he has done for us, man. Truly, shout out to Jesus Christ, man, for real. But you already know how it goes, man. Let me stop yapping without further ado. Leave me up.
In May 2023, I watched my Warriors get dismissed.
He's a Warriors fan. Hey, Hoop Reports. Oh, I gotta get that. Shout out to you, my brother. Fellow Warriors fan here. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing a Bulls shirt, so it don't matter.
Them.
The Warriors got one of the worst whistles I've seen in a long time. I felt like the Lakers got every single foul call.
I love NBA basketball. But
this is about to be a 55-minute video. I'm already liking what I'm hearing. A 55-minute video is in due right here, right now.
The league is hiding something just beneath the surface.
They are. They are.
Franchise-altering trades that make no sense.
They are.
Suspicious betting trends that don't add up.
You don't care about that.
Referees making game-changing calls.
Facts.
Scramble. Oh no, that's not a foul on Looney. That is not.
See, all right, know what? Before the video even start, oh wait, okay, know what? Hold on, let me go. Let me chill. Let me chill.
After moments like these, it's hard not to wonder: are the NBA playoffs scripted?
The NBA playoffs, or in certain aspects, especially when the Warriors do not get their foul calls or 100% scripted, nobody can tell me otherwise, bro. I'm sorry. I've never seen a team like a team literally not get no whistle back. It'll be remind me of the Kings, I think, when they played the Lakers back in the 2000s, bro. And I don't even know if I was alive when that series happened, but I just heard about it. So hey, if you know what's up or what's up that series was going on, let me know. But it's for sure the refs hate the Warriors because the Nike, the NBA, and the refs hate the Warriors because they got Stephen Curry because he's part of Under Armour. But Stephen Curry and the Warriors is too good. They just win ball games. Now, sometimes the amount of absurd no calls literally is the reason why we might lose. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, people don't want to acknowledge the fact. They be like, y'all don't have people that drive, blah, 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 blah. No, it doesn't matter if you drive or not. We begin highly fouled as a team as a whole. And they become the most pettiest fouls and most dumbest fouls because they know the Golden State Warriors are the team. We are the best team in the league. We had the best player. We had to go on our team. This is why we whooped the Rockets. We're about to whoop the. Let me not go on in that. This is definitely true, bro. They be having some sort of scripts where they can. There's no way they have to do everything in their power to not let certain teams win, bro. I'm trying to hear none of that.
What does the league want to?
I think they want Joker in the Western Conference Finals.
Ooh.
You know, we had a pact. We're all going to call a palming violation on him, and we did that. And I did tell, Tommy to bet against Denver.
Shout out Hoop Reports, bro. For real.
You think so?
Of course.
It's part of the script.
Y'all think the NBA is rigged, bro? Let me know.
I want to believe it. I told myself the league was fair, that the game I loved was still pure.
I low-key think it might be. Wait, what did he say?
I loved.
This comment? I just want to see what he said.
But the deeper I looked into the interviews, the fan theories, the more it started to feel like something bigger. And once I connected the dots, I couldn't even see it.
Especially, oh boy, don't get me started on Scott Foster. He be rigging the game so much it don't even make sense. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, especially when he refs Chris Paul. This man Chris Paul, I think in playoff series or whatever, is like 1-9, 1-10 or something like that when Scott Foster referees. And I'm pretty sure it's like that with other teams too. Maybe even the Warriors. Scott Foster legit. They give him the script and they know he's going to execute the script. That's why my brother always be reffing in some of the biggest games. I don't know how he has not gotten fired. Some of the calls I be seeing him make, I can make better calls than that. You watching his videos making better calls than that. So with that being said, yes, definitely rigged. And it's like that in the NFL too. Certain refs, bro, certain players, legit, they do not, the players do not be winning. Why are we letting people who legit can't even play the game? They're not even good at basketball. ruin the game. Obviously, you need a referee, you know, say know everything. But these refs, they be cheating. And they need to make a thing where refs can, like, get penalized for the stupid calls they make. You need to be able, the NBA needs to literally be able to overpower. I'm talking about in the game. If the ref makes a stupid call, everybody knows now, right? They need to be able to overpower that call and return a call to what it should be, bro. Let's be honest. Because these refs be launching, bro. Come on now. Rigging my teams, bro. I'm not going for it. I know you probably experience it too, depending on who you are. Or everybody, to be honest. Really everybody.
Before we get deeper into the chaos, want to know what feels even more rigged? Paying $20.
Yeah, I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do, but hey, we ain't here for that, baby. There you go.
Before we break down what might happen in the 2025 playoffs, we need to rewind. Because lately, the NBA hasn't felt, well...
It'd be kind of hard, bro. Let me be honest. Like, it'd be kind of hard, though. Like, what are we saying here?
Exactly 100%.
This my kind of flow. That's what I'm talking about right here.
This is supposed to be the next future of the NBA. Where are you going to put them?
Let's start with Victor Wembanyama. In 2023...
I'm sorry, dog. I know this is off topic, but, bro, let's be honest. I'm gonna look the video play.
Since LeBron was about to enter the league, 3 teams, Detroit, Houston, and San Antonio, shared the highest odds to land him, each with a 14% chance. But Wemby wasn't just another top pick. He was a global phenomenon. A 7'4" anomaly, some were already calling Wilt Chamberlain 2.0. The kind of player who could reshape the league.
I'm sorry. I know we all got like stuff like that. Like some videos be having like them background beats or something. Them Johns be so hard. Like you listen. Like I'm hearing what he's saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm fully locked into the video and what's going on here. But that beat, I don't know. It just does something to me, bro. It's like the more I get older, like my music or my beat or my music, whatever it takes, is expanding more. So just certain stuff like normally I would not be rocking with that for real. But now on, like. You know, I can't help myself, bro. I don't know what it is now. I'm gonna fully lock it back in. I'm gonna stop all the head now. I'm gonna put 150% locked into what he's saying. But like, bro, y'all know what I be talking about. We hear some in the background, or like, let's say you be talking to somebody on the phone, or let's say watching video, and you hear that, John. You get sidetracked, bro. You forget what's going on. You forget low-key what's being said. You're locked into the beat. Your brain, your body just flowing. Like you in the flow state, you know? Like your body just started moving itself and there's nothing you can do about it. But, let's get back here.
Now, I can't say for sure what Adam Silver and the league executives were thinking, but if I were in their shoes, the last thing I'd want is a player with that kind of potential buried in the shadows of Detroit or Houston.
I was already thinking like this
two
too.
Markets that haven't exactly earned a reputation for developing stars. So, when Wemby said he wanted the Spurs, and the media called it a perfect fit, then, like magic, San Antonio won the lottery.
I think, I ain't gonna lie, Wemby to the Spurs is 100% rigged. Wemby to the Spurs is like LeBron to the Cavs. It's like D-Rose to the Bulls. And I forgot, whoever went to the Knicks, when the Knicks had the first pick, that's all what it's like. Because let's be honest, if Wemby goes to the Rockets, especially if he went to the Booty old Pistons, oh my gosh. The amount of revenue that NBA could get and all the storylines are not going to be as good. And who never knows, if he goes to the Pistons, who knows? It's like those two teams, nah. But if he goes to the Spurs, and the Spurs legit has had somebody extremely nice. They had David Robinson. Then they went to Tim Duncan. Now, and I'm not even naming all the other players they got. Cough, Kawhi Leonard, and some more. Tony Parker and all that. Now they got Victor Wembanyama. They know if they put him on the Spurs, he's going to be legit fine. Because the Spurs actually know how to develop players. And he wanted to be there. And they got Coach Greg Popovich. Now, I don't know if he's still going to coach. I think he just went like to a hospital or something. Or he has health problems right now. So, you know, prayers up for Greg Popovich. I don't know if he's still going to coach. But y'all see what I'm saying, bro? Like, this is definitely rigged. And let's be honest. Do y'all care about stuff like that? Like, Victor to the Spurs, they rigging it so Spurs get first pick, bro? Low key. I don't really care about rigging it like this. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. But this is definitely rigged for sure. That lottery, come on, bro. That's common sense.
You didn't need
it's
to be
common
a
sense.
Conspiracy theorist to raise an eyebrow.
Yeah.
They were going to give it to Charlotte, but it was probably always going to Popovich.
Oh, Charlotte. Wait, was Charlotte in top 3? Oh, Either Charlotte, it's definitely to the Hornets, bro. They literally die, bro. If you go to the Hornets, bro, your career's dead. Look at LaMelo Ball. Look at everybody who legit went to North. LaMelo Ball, Kemba Walker, Brandon Miller's fried. If you go to the Hornets and you're in your prime, immediately you gotta go. I don't care if you're getting paid $1 billion, bro. You must leave immediately. All right. Hornets is where players go to die.
They love San Antonio.
Some people might say, well, the NBA uploaded the lottery to YouTube afterward to show it was legit. And sure, that's true. But for a lot of fans, that only made it feel more suspicious. Like
Exactly.
the results was just a little too perfect, and maybe, just maybe, the whole thing wasn't as random as it seemed.
Exactly.
Now, if you think that's a stretch, if rigging a lottery sounds impossible, just ask yourself.
No, it's not.
If a magician with a $50,000 budget can make an elephant appear out of thin air on stage, how hard could it be for a multi-billion-dollar league to manipulate a few ping pong balls?
Like, I hate when people say that. Well, they so obviously, bro, you're gonna show it because obviously now people caught on. Even LeBron said the draft was rigged. Now think about it, he literally said it himself. And we're talking about the dude who's been the face of the league ever since he got in the league. You know what I'm saying? But obviously they're gonna show it. But you don't think they could find a way to rig it, bro? Come on, let's be honest here. Let's all use our brains, common sense. Let's not be idiots here. Let's be smart. Clearly they rigged it, bro. I wanted Victor to go to the Spurs too. I ain't gonna lie. I want him to go to a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine because the NBA will be missing on so much stuff. And if he went to like the Hornets or the Pistons or the Rockets or something.
Right.
The Rockets are not as bad, but it's still missing so much.
Davis and Luka Doncic trade.
Oh boy, don't even start on
At
this.
the time, the NBA was losing momentum. Ratings were slipping. The league needed a spark.
Facts. The
And
ratings were going
historically,
down,
when the
down.
Lakers rise, the league rises with them.
Wait, hold on. The Lakers played in 7 of the 10 most viewed games in playoffs. Dang.
So, when Luka Doncic, one of the most marketable stars on the planet, was suddenly traded to LA, it caught everyone off guard. No bidding war, no leaks, no drama. Just two general managers quietly making a blockbuster move behind the scenes.
I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense.
There's
It
something
doesn't,
that's
bro.
going to come to the surface over the course of time. We don't know what it is yet.
Like,
It happened so quickly and with so little resistance, it didn't feel like a trade. It felt like a carefully orchestrated storyline.
bro, this legit the NBA that trade might have been rigged too because I ain't like Nico Harrison. He's been failing. He's part of the reason why Curry didn't go to Nike. So that's literally the only thing retaining me from not saying 100% that trade was rigged or the NBA did that to get their views up. But there is legit no reason why you send Luka, especially to the Lakers, for Anthony Davis. Legit, that made no sense to me. And that was out of nowhere. No speculation. He said he didn't even tell the coaching staff. He didn't tell the players. No one knew. And then apparently he was shopping Luka Doncic for Anthony Edwards, bro. Or Giannis. I think it was Giannis too. Like, what are we talking about? The NBA legit think they smart. They were trying to bump their ratings. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely did. I mean, it did. They sent Luka to the Lakers. Everybody wanted to know what that was going to be like. I don't know anybody that did not want to know what that wanted to be like. Especially if you pay attention to NBA or hoops or something, bro. So the NBA smart. They marketing real smart. And Luka on the Mavericks, obviously, the best place to market him is literally the Lakers. And then you literally got LeBron, Raymond James on that exact same team. They're cheating. Now, that trade, but I don't know. Nico Harrison, he's not the smartest guy. Or unless they gave him a fat bag. They might have gave him a huge bag to do that. I don't know. He probably did it for free. No bash Nico Harrison, though. But when it comes to sports management, I don't
These
know.
are just two moments in recent NBA history that left fans wondering, is this still basketball or just a well-produced drama? Now, to understand just how deep this rabbit hole goes, we need to go back to one of the most controversial finals in NBA history, 2006.
Who is this?
But one.
This is the year I was born, by the way. Shout out to all those Sixers, man. Shout out to y'all.
At the time, I was a huge Dwayne Wade.
I didn't hear too much about like how rigged this was, though. I'm not too informed, so I'm learning all of this new. I'm right with y'all if y'all don't
I was
know.
blind to what was really going on. But to be fair, this was before NBA YouTube.
Dang! This is what YouTube looked like in 06? Low-key don't even look that bad. It says in 2006? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Imagine, bro. People... Imagine, like, thinking to yourself back in 06, yeah, in 15, 20 years, people are gonna be making millions and millions of dollars off of YouTube, bro. Changing lives off of YouTube. Being able to, like, take care of their family, their moms, their parents. All that off of this right here. That's wild.
There were no breakdowns, no slow-mo replays, no creators dissecting every call and momentum swing. So, consequently, it's harder to see the bigger picture.
My brother, he was not playing no games.
Now, it's hard not to see the signs and start connecting the dots. Kobe had just finished his three-peat a few years earlier.
Okay.
But his relationship with the league was rocky.
Oh. I ain't know that.
They wanted leading the charge.
And famous.
So NBA quietly started looking for something else, a new face to carry the torch into the next era. So then, down 0-2 in the series, and the whistles started coming, nonstop, almost all in Wade's favor.
Wait.
Single foul call.
Wait.
In Game 5 alone,
Dwayne Wade had 25 free throw attempts in an NBA Finals game. Dwayne Wade attempted the same amount of free throws as the Dallas Mavericks whole team by himself. All right, so the NBA is rigged. There's no way it's not, bro. There's no way Dwayne Wade earned 25 free throws, bro. That is, if like obviously if he made all of them, that's an extra 25 points at worst. He at worst got what, 17, 18 points off of this right here, and that's still kind of bad because you shot 25. So he probably got extra like 21, 22 points off of 25 free throws alone, and they were down 0-2. So what I'm hearing is Dirk should have had 2 rings at least. He got the one in what, 2011, 2012, whichever year that was, and he should have had this one. All right. So it's official. The NBA has something going on because this is not normal. Y'all talking about SGA and free throw merchant? Dwayne Wade? I don't even think SGA ever even touched 25 free throw attempts ever. Doing this in the finals is wild. They had 50 free throws total as a team. 50 bro, if a team scores 100 points, they had half amount of free throw attempts of 100. Dude, oh my gosh, bro. This is disgusting. Dwayne Wade has to have the tag free throw merchant. This is disgusting. Did y'all know about this, bro? Because I never knew it was like this bad. What?
Ash went to the line.
He legit probably went in the paint. He probably barely got tapped, if he even got touched, and they're blowing the whistle. This is disgusting. Dirk's better than Dwayne Wade. I'm just saying. I'm being real.
Those calls, soft and questionable.
Like that. That looks disgusting. What kind of call is that?
If you looked at Wade the wrong way, it was a foul. Honestly, looking back,
bro,
I'm not saying Wade didn't leave everything on the floor. He absolutely did. But the truth is, that series was won at the free throw line.
Like, where's the foul? What I tell y'all, it's gonna be some baby. Let me see. I'm trying to pause all the time. I mean, okay, that was, it's whatever.
Now, I'm not saying the NBA is rigged, but
that's what I'm saying.
The officiating just happened to lean their way.
Or the refs at least do something. That's what I'm saying.
Ratings. Add to that a generational talent landing in the right city, a silent superstar trade to LA, and you start to ask yourself, is this still just basketball?
No.
Or is it something bigger?
Bigger.
Something manufactured? And if that's
dang,
true,
he made David Robinson look like a little boy.
What does that mean for the 2025 playoffs?
Are we just not got to the playoffs, bro? I was too intrigued in others. What's going on?
We've entered the 2025 season, and if you thought past years were suspicious, this one might just take the crown. Here's the backstory. NBA viewership has been declining hard in recent years.
NBA ratings have tanked and hit an all-time low.
Sure, the NBA locked in a new media deal, but in today's oversaturated entertainment landscape, Staying relevant takes more than just contracts. If the league loses the interest of the casual fan, the entire model starts to crack. That's why making the playoffs, and especially the finals, a must-watch event for casuals isn't just smart strategy, it's survival. Because while hardcore fans drive the conversation, it's the casuals who drive the business.
Hey, I mean, that's facts, bro. He's not lying.
They account for nearly 90% of the NBA's audience.
Damn!
So, if the league had full control over the narrative to catch the views of the casual fan, what's the last finals matchup they'd want?
Listen, the two best teams in the NBA are the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And if they play in the NBA Finals, it will set records. Records for the worst ratings we have ever seen.
All right. Hold on. I'm about to say. I'm sorry. OKC and the Cavs, they might have the best records. They are not. And absolutely not the two best teams in the NBA. They just not in. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Golden State Warriors over both of those teams easy free. Not even just because I'm a Warriors fan, because I just know, boy, I know what's going on. And and hypothetically, because this is not going to happen. This year it's not happening. Especially this year it's not happening. If the Thunder and the Cavs went to the finals this year, he's not lying. This is going to probably be the least watched NBA finals I've ever heard of or seen in my life. I would not even be intrigued to watch the finals. I'd rather watch like the Lakers versus Timberwolves, the Warriors versus the Rockets. Shoot, I'd rather watch the Clippers versus the Nuggets than this right here. This is disgusting work. Ain't nobody trying to watch this. So hey, I mean, you got a point. No, I don't want to see free throw merchant. No, Basher actually he nice, but free throw merchant and Donovan Mitchell and then no, I ain't trying to watch that. I'm trying to watch Curry and I don't even care who on the East to be honest. Curry and Giannis, why not?
Shoot. OKC and Cleveland are the top seeds, playing high level, team first basketball that hardcore fans love.
Oh, I was about to say you only got.
But for the casual viewer, there's no real hook, no legacy at stake, no marquee star with everything on the line. Donovan Mitchell versus SGA isn't moving the needle.
Yeah, I ain't moving nothing, bro. I'm sorry, it's not.
Instead, think about a team that does have something to lose, the Boston Celtics. They're the defending champions, but outside of Boston, not many people are rooting for them. Tatum and Brown are elite basketball players, but fans constantly clown them.
Yeah,
one got benched in the Olympics. The other wasn't even invited. And this is exactly.
He was invited because Nike don't like Jaylen Brown, by the way.
So many fans want to see him lose.
The Celtics beat the Phoenix Suns by 30 points last night, and tweets were raining in about how boring the Celtics are.
Yeah, because they chuck threes all game,
the most compelling
and they don't got the aura like the Warriors do when they do it.
Option 1, the Golden State Warriors. A rematch of the 2022 Finals. Steph versus Tatum, round 2. Can Curry humble him again? Or can Jimmy Butler once again become Tatum's father? Jokes aside, matchups like this will get millions of fans talking.
Facts! Hey, yeah, I like that script. Hey, I don't care if the Warriors are in the script or not. It's the Golden State Warriors, bro. They're winning with or without the script. But let's be honest. Everybody, whether you hate them or not, who does not want to watch Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green and all them go crazy? And if you don't, you're just hating. You have a problem. What is the problem with the Warriors, bro? The only reason why you can't like them is because they're just too good. This is no bias. This is just facts and reality. We have the GOAT of basketball on our team. Legit, the GOAT of basketball on our team. And Steph, as what Flight Reactors say, Steph, Chef, look at her. We got Jimmy Butler Heat. Jimmy Butler almost brought that garbage old Heat team to the finals and almost won. I mean, he's trying everything he could. I know y'all seen that picture of him in the bubble, leaning over like this. He was straight tired. He was getting no haircuts. Y'all saw his beard. My brother was looking rough. Looked like he was a caveman. Curry, man. Warriors just bring rating because they got aura. They're actually good. They're entertaining. I'm not saying they should script anything because Warriors win regardless, but like, I'm just saying I ain't gonna mind that though.
Tuning in. Then there's option 2.
The Lakers, obviously.
The one I believe the league would push for more than any other.
Okay, so what matchup do you want? What would be
Lakers and Celtics? Watch.
Oh well, I mean, come on.
Lakers Celtics?
See, like, no,
Celtics
whack.
versus Lakers.
No, nobody cares about the Lakers versus Celtics, bro.
In the 80s, revived for a new era. But this time, it's 40-year-old LeBron teaming up with Luka Doncic, the new face of LA, taking one last shot at the Celtics' modern-day juggernaut. Sure, on paper, LA...
And don't call the Celtics a juggernaut, bro, all right? Relax, okay? Relax. I know they're good, but come on, relax.
But the storyline? It's huge. LeBron chasing history, Luka trying to cement his legacy, with boring Boston standing in the way of it all. Every fan in the world would be locked in.
A lot of people are talking about like the Lakers and Celtics are the script. Now, me personally, bro, I definitely don't. That's not what I want to hear, and it's not gonna happen. But I can very much see that. You got Luka who just got traded, you know, from the Mavericks. Boom. Then you got LeBron, and then you got the rivalry, Lakers and Celtics, and then you got boom, 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 boom. I mean, yeah, it'll bring in ratings. I'm not gonna lie, would it? It'll bring in a whole lot. But would it bring in more than Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler in the Golden State Warriors winning their 5th ring? Absolutely not. All right. We don't want to see. I'm messing with LeBron. LeBron can win like next year or the year after that or something. He can't win this year. This is our year right here. And the Warriors are going to play Lakers in the second round. Now that's probably going to be the most watched series in the playoffs. Forget the finals. That's what everybody will watch right there. Curry and Bron back at it again. So with all that being said, this is not the script. All right, relax. Are you Lakers fans? Relax. You're not winning. You're not going to the finals. I know you want the script for it to happen. Relax.
Look monumental. It would feel like destiny was calling. A matchup built for ratings.
Kenny Chow.
But here's where it gets even weirder. A fan online pointed this out, and I checked. It holds up. Every time there's been a major U.S. recession, the Lakers win. Coincidence?
Yo, hey, relax. No, we're not doing this. No.
Maybe.
No.
Honestly, those
no,
stats
bro.
make it hard
No.
not to think about that old bread and circuses line, straight out of Gladiator and Ancient Rome. Keep the public distracted with a feel-good story while everything else quietly falls apart. Now, I'm not going that deep into the rabbit hole because, full disclosure,
That is weird.
I'm a huge Kobe fan, and say what you want, the man's a champion. So, let's bring it back to 2025. Because if there is a script this year, here's what you'll want to keep an eye on during the playoffs. Free throw disparities. I'm talking about Lakers free throw disparities.
You're telling me the Lakers have not won yet, and they have a net free throw. I don't even know what this means, but y'all see this big old gap right here? Hey, that's all I need to see. And the Warriors are the lowest in the league. The absolute lowest in the league. You cannot tell me the NBA just does not hate Golden State. I ain't gonna lie, this is hurting LeBron's legacy, bro. Do you see the differential? They're at 10-17. The next closest team is at like 348. This is not close to the GOAT debate is over. Golden State is negative 646 in NBA net free throw attempt differential, bro. This is absolutely disgusting. And LeBron has not even... Did LeBron even make it to the Western Conference Finals since then? I think he has, maybe one time. Maybe once. This is not good looks, bro. So the NBA just loves the Lakers, which obviously makes sense. They're in Los Angeles and all the history, you know. But this is disgusting.
We start seeing the Lakers getting a ton of calls and their opponents barely getting a whistle. And if the finals somehow end up being Celtics versus Lakers, then yeah, it's hard not to wonder if there's a script.
Facts.
I love the NBA. I always will.
But go and stay in the
There
finals,
actually
bro.
is a script behind the scenes. I can't say I fully blame them. I mean, what would you do? Let the whole thing fall apart? Or pull a few strings to keep the greatest basketball show on earth alive? The league keeps thousands of people employed. It gives kids heroes. It creates something bigger than just basketball. That's worth saving. That said, I do think there's a better way to do it, a more organic way. It could start with how contracts are structured. Because let's be real, most NBA players aren't chasing rings. They're
chasing the contracts.
Checks.
Facts.
And when those checks are fully guaranteed, where's the fire? Where's the hunger to dominate, to kill your competition? There are real changes the NBA could make that would naturally bring back intensity without needing to rig anything. I actually made a full video on that a while back. If you're curious, check it out right here.
Hey, great, magnificent video by Hoop Reports. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro. But if you did say this on the show, I do appreciate you for watching. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully you can have a fantastic day you just named. But without further ado, I'm about to say y'all.